And there we go, 9 o'clock. So let's get this show on the road. Kicking off community open mic number 24. Good evening, or good morning, or good afternoon, whatever the time is wherever you are in the world. Lovely to be a global community that comes together here. I don't think we've got any debut audience. We do have one debut player today, so welcome, Michael. Lovely to have you taking this step and joining us. But I'll just remind everyone anyway of our standard protocol, which is when somebody is playing and singing, be on mute. The minute they've finished their song, if they're doing 2 songs, then off mute, shout and scream, and quickly back onto mute. And in between the songs, plenty of shouting and screaming. We've also got the chat. If you don't know where the chat is, have a look down there at the bottom of your screen. You will see the chat button. You can pop that out, and I see a couple of people already. Break a pick. That was gotta watch that. Get into the chat. That's probably about it. The performance order, as I said, Ruaridh, Paul, Malin, Lara, Michael, Colin, Mark, Brian, Nicole, Alexey, Andrés, Tosh, Mark and Jen, Danny and DyeV. Danny and DyeV, that actually sounds like it could be the name of the band in its own right. I kind of like that. Anyway, that's probably enough chit-chat from me. When you come on, introduce yourself, a little bit of background, 1 or 2 sentences, just 1 or 2, Brian, sentences without conjunctions, please. 1 or 2 sentences about, your guitar background, what you're up to, and what you're going to be playing, and then it'll be over to you. So I'm going to ask Rory to come on stage, which is actually code for Toby to do the double spotlight. Rory, up. Paul, you're next, and I'm going to mute myself. You're all so glad to hear.
Hi, everybody. It's really glad to be back again. Seems about 5 seconds since the last one. I've been playing been trying to learn a variety of things. So tonight I'm going to kick off with a pair of tunes. I'm going to do a song in a moment, and I'm starting off with a pair of tunes. The first one, they're fiddle tunes. The first one is called Staten Island, and then which I learned from a fiddle player called Lara who lives in Merseyside, I think. And the second tune is an Irish tune called The Morning Dew. I hope you like it.
Whoa! Way to go, Ruaridh! Way to go! Excellent.
Nice and clean, very clean.
Thanks so much. That was
Very nice.
That was the first for me. I've never done that before. So thank you very much for your indulgence.
Well done. Well done.
So I'm going to do a song now, also a traditional song. So it's a British traditional song. It's called the Recruited Collier, and it stems from the time of the Napoleonic Wars. It's a press gang song. It's all from our, when people were sort of conned into joining the army. And first, I'd better just tell you a little bit about this guitar tuning. So it's not in standard tuning, it's in a C tuning, and it's one of the big family of alternate tunings that all have one thing in common. They all have somewhere around the place, they have a root fifth root. So they have a root fifth root there, and then they'll have a suspended, this has a suspended second at the top. And it's sort of like several instruments in one. So the top four strings with the kappa one is DA-DE. So that is actually a banjo tuning. So the top four strings are a banjo. The middle four strings, G-D-A-D, that's actually an Irish bouzouki tuning. And then the bottom five strings, I believe, so that'd be C, G, C, A, D. I believe that is a type of cittern tuning. So think of all the money you can save by not having to buy all those extra instruments. You can just have them all in one. So, the song "Recruited Collier," it's a British song, but it has some very un-British sentiments in it, in that if somebody asks you in the UK, hey, how you doing? There's only one answer to that question, which is, I'm fine, thank you very much for asking, I'm absolutely fine. Well, the girl in this song didn't get the memo. She's not fine, because her lover, her husband, whatever, is being press ganged into the army. So at the start of the song, when she's asked the question, what's the matter with you, my lass, and where's your dashing Jimmy, she doesn't need any further encouragement. And we get 4.5 verses of despair, misery, loneliness, war, and death. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for having me. Hope your weekend's been a lot of fun up to this point. This is the Recruited Collier. It's a lovely song. I hope you like it. What's the matter with you, my lass? Where's your dashing Jimmy? The soldiers, they have taken him up and sent him far, far from me. My father, last payday, he went into town, and them red-coated fellas enticed him in and made him drunk. Now he'd better gone to the gallows. The very sight of his cockade, it sends us all a-crying. I nearly fainted twice. I thought that I was dying. My father, he would have paid the smart. He ran for the golden guinea. sergeant said he'd kiss the book, and now they've got young Jimmy. When Jimmy talks about the wars, it's worse than death to hear him. I have to run and hide my face, I cannot bear to hear him. A grenadier or a fusilier, they say they must make him. But he jibes and cracks his jokes and bids me not forsake him. When I walk across these stubble fields, below them runs the seam. I dream, I thought of Jimmy hewing there, but it was just a dream. He hewed the very coals we burn, and when the fire unlighted, to think the coals was in his hand, well, it sets my heart a-beating. So break my heart and then it's all, and break my heart, my dearie. Lay me in the cold, cold ground for a single life, I'm weary.
Should wait till he puts his headphones on. Right now, give it
That was
to him.
superb, Rory.
Way to go, Rory. Way to go.
Lovely,
you,
Rory.
Alexey.
Some really, really delicate right-hand work there. It's so super impressive.
Oh,
And,
thank you.
and I have to concur with Brian. That mic is just so special. That, like, what is it? 1930s, 1950s?
It's
No, I know it's modern, but
it's modern. It's good. It's by a company called Ear Trumpet, and the model's name is Louise. It's an ear trumpet Louise, and
Okay.
if it looks like the middle looks like it's a T strader, is because that's exactly what it's made out of. It's a bluegrass. It's a bluegrass microphone. They are lovely.
well, it's beautiful, and it has a very 19-something feel to it, which I really like. Super. Thanks very
I'm
much,
getting gas.
Rory,
Thanks everyone. Thank you.
for launching us off. Next up, we have Paul. Paul, get yourself ready. Mel and Lara will be coming after Paul. There's Paul. Excellent. Welcome, Paul. Take it away.
Thanks, David. Thanks, Rudy. I'm going to play just the one song, and it's about as different from Rudy's as you could possibly imagine, I guess. So I'm bringing us right up to date. I nearly changed my mind about the song. I nearly played a different one, and then there was some recent conversations in the community that makes this rather topical, I guess, about Taylor Swift and the Beatles. So I'm actually going to play a Taylor Swift song, and it's a song from 2020, so it's a relatively modern Taylor Swift song, but it sort of harks back to her old Americana and country type sounds that she had when she was in her earlier days. The song's called Betty, and it's a song actually written or narrated from the point of view of a 17-year-old guy. So unusually for Taylor, it's not from the girl's point of view. Anyway, Betty, it goes like this. Betty, I won't make assumptions about why you switched your homeroom, but I think it's 'cause of me. Betty, one time I was riding on my skateboard past your house, and I couldn't breathe. You heard the rumours from Inez, you can't believe a word she says. This time is true. The worst thing that I ever did is what I did to you. But if I showed up at your party, would you want me? Would you hold me? Would you tell me to go fuck myself or lead me to the garden? In the garden, would you trust me if I told you this was just a summer thing? I'm only 17, don't know anything, but I know I miss you. Betty, I know where it all went wrong. Your favourite song was playing at the far side of the gym. I was nowhere to be found. I hate the crowds. Plus I saw you dance with him. You heard the rumours from Inez. You can't believe a word she says most times. This time is true. The worst thing that I ever did is what I did to you. But if I showed up at your party, would you want me? Would you hold me? Would you tell me to go fuck myself or lead me to the garden? In the garden, would you trust me if I told you this was just a summer thing? I'm only 17, don't know anything, but I know I miss you. I was walking home on broken cobblestones, just thinking of you, when she pulled up, a figment of my worst intention. She said, James, get in, let's drive. Those days turned into nights, slept next to her, but I dreamt of you all summer long. So I showed up at your party. Yeah, I showed up at your party. Yeah, I showed up at your party. Will you have me? Will you love me? Will you kiss me on the porch in front of all your stupid friends? If you kiss me, will it be like I dreamed it? Will it patch your broken wings? I'm only 17, don't know anything, but I know I miss you.
Well, that was
Way to go!
Beautiful.
really good. I found myself lured and caught by Beato's clickbait, and I was very sorry I listened to that lot of nonsense afterwards. I mean, really, the things people do in the media these days. Okay, thank you so much for that. It was So good. And now we have Mal and Lara.
Hi.
Oh yes, yes we do.
Greetings.
Hello,
Hi.
peeps.
Greetings.
Greetings.
All set.
Yeah, I think so.
Think so?
Wow.
We're doing 2 songs tonight.
Can't
The
wait.
first one, thank you. The first one is a well-known Beatles song, but we're doing it in a Neil Young. He did it live, so we're kind of getting inspiration from him.
Yes.
A bit more funky, I guess. But yeah, so the first one is I Saw Her Standing There.
Okay. She was just 17. Know what I mean? And the way she looked was way beyond compare. Did I dance with another? Standing there. She looked at me. I could see that before too. I fall in love with her. She would dance with another. Standing there. Well, my heart went boom. Till I thought that I well, we went through the night, and we held each other tight. And before you know, I fell in love with her. And we danced with another. Just standing there. Well, my heart went boom when I crossed that moon. And I held her in my well, we danced through the night, and we held each other tight. And before too long, I fell in love with her. I never danced with another. Standing there. Standing there. Standing there.
Oh, yes. Lovely rock and roll
Way
to
to
get us
go.
going. Thank you, thank you. And Michael, you'll be after this next song, so be ready.
Band called Little Feet. This one is called Dixie Chicken.
Dixie Chicken. Here we come, folks.
All right.
I've seen the bright lights of Memphis at the Commodore Hotel, and underneath the street lamp there a southern belle. But she took me to the river where she cast her spell, and in that southern moonlight she sang the song so well. If you'll be my Dixie chicken, should have played. She always liked to sing along. She always joined in with a song. And then one night in the lobby, yeah, of the Commodore Hotel, I chanced to meet a bartender who said he knew her well. And as he handed me a drink, he began to hum a song. And all the boys at the bar began to sing along. If you'll be my Dixie chicken, I'll be your Tennessee lamb. We can walk together down in Dixieland, down in Dixieland. If you'll be my Dixie chicken, I'll be your Tennessee lamb. We can walk together down in Dixieland, down in Dixieland.
Bravo, that was so much fun. I don't think we've ever had Little Feet on the show before, so bringing a new band. Love it, love it.
Cool.
Okay, thanks Mel, thanks Lara, lovely. Michael, you're next. Colin, you'll be following. I got it right this time to remember to tell you, Colin. Good for me. So Michael, lovely to see you here. Welcome to Community Open Mic, my friend.
I'm pleased to be here. Yes. I thought I'd say a little bit about myself before I started. As you say, this is my first open mic. I've been learning the guitar for about 2.5 years, following Justin's lessons all the way through, and I joined the community at the same time. I did a little bit when I was a teenager, but that was more than 50 years ago, so I'm well and truly qualified for Richard's Vintage Club. In terms of where I am, I suppose I guess I'm somewhere in grade 3 with parts of grade 4 and grade 5 that I've thrown in as well. As I'm from the northeast of England and I live there, I thought I'd best do 2 songs from a band from that part of the world. So I'm going to do 2 songs from Lindisfarne, which you might have heard of. Both songs come from their album Fog on the Tyne, which made the number 1 in the UK album charts in 1972. So the first song is Meet Me on the Corner. It's probably my all-time favourite song, and the fact that I'm actually able to attempt to play it is all down to Justin's lessons. So here we go. Lindisfarne's Meet Me on the Corner. Hey, Mr. Dream Seller, where have you been? Tell me, have you dreams I can see? I came along just to bring you this song. Can you spare one dream for me? You won't have met me and you'll soon forget, so don't mind me tugging at your sleeve. I'm asking you if I can fix a rendezvous, for your dreams are all I believe. Meet me on the corner when the lights are coming on, and I'll be there, promise I'll be there. Down the empty streets we'll disappear until the dawn, if you have dreams enough to share. Lay down your bundle of rags and reminders and spread your wares on the ground. Well, I've got time if you're dealing rhyme. I'm just hanging round. Meet me on the corner when the lights are coming on, and I'll be there, promise I'll be there. down the empty streets will disappear until the dawn. If you have dreams, enough to share. Hey, Mr. Dream Seller, where have you been? Tell me, have you dreamed? I can see. I came along just to bring you this song. Can you spare one dream for me?
Oh, that was nice.
Oh, Michael, great choice.
Haven't
Well done.
heard any of that for years.
Superb band.
Yes. Well, I'm old enough to remember them and seeing them when they performed at the early stages of their career anyway. So the second song is Together Forever. Again, as I say, it comes off the same album. So here we go, Lindisfarne's Together Forever. You and me sitting on a bench watching the day go by. No one paying us any attention, not even to ask us why. Sunshine in our eyes, we watched it set and we watched it rise. You and me sitting on a bench watching the day go by. You and me sitting on a bus in the front seat at the top, watching the people who don't look like us going way past our stop. Travelling everywhere, we got no money but what do we care? You and me sitting on a bus in the front seat at the top. Oh, looks like we're sticking together. Oh, looks like lasting forever. You and me by the side of the road in the morning, feeling bright, watching cars come and watching them go and thinking we'll be home tonight. As the day goes on and the lift's off, you think it might take us a day or two. You and me by the side of the road in the morning, feeling bright. Oh, looks like we're sticking together. Oh, looks like lasting forever. That's it.
Bravo, Mike. Congratulations. How's the pulse rate, dude?
I'm fine. That didn't bother me
Good.
at all.
Awesome.
I was
Awesome.
more worried about the technology than the performance.
Well, you did great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It was most enjoyable. Thank you. So Colin is up next. Then we have Mark. Now, Brian, has your fiddle player arrived yet? Brian, has your fiddler arrived? Okay, Brian's disappeared. Nicole, just in case, remember Brian might spring it upon you at the last moment. So let's go to Colin and then we'll be on to Mark. Thank you. Colin, over to you. Welcome, sir.
Good evening, all. Michael, great debut on two great songs. I hadn't heard that Lindisfarne song for quite a long time, and well done, well played. You've stepped up today. You've crossed the line. You're now firmly in the performers. Okay, I've got two songs tonight. The first one is a Bruce Springsteen song. I've managed to murder it and make it my own arrangement. And I'll be following up with a song actually I played before. It's my I believe it's my open mic anniversary this month. I might have that wrong. It might be a month or two out, one way or the other. But I think it's my anniversary, and it so happens to be my 4th anniversary from picking up a guitar during COVID. The song I've got for Bruce Springsteen is from the Ghost of John Goad, a 1995 album. Bruce Springsteen sang it with his band, but he also sang it as a solo performance. But anybody that knows me knows that my strumming is about as good as my golf when I don't play golf. So I've sort of converted it into a finger picking number, and the song basically it's not quite a hanging tree song, but it's a pretty grim one, going back to the days of when America was the industrial titan making steel of the world, and that all came to a trundling halt after the Second World War. And in the same way as Europe, actually, I started my working life in the steel industry, and it was all completely decimated by the mid-70s, and it slowly continued going downhill since then. There's a reference to a lady in the chorus, but the lady is actually a blast furnace. As is their wont, the steel owners and mill owners of the time used to name their furnaces after their wives or daughters. So here we go then. It's Bruce Springsteen and it's called Youngstown. Here in Northeast Ohio, back in 1803, James and Dan, he could find the ore that was lining the Yellow Creek. They built a blast furnace here along the shore, and it made the cannonballs that helped the Union win the war. Here in Youngstown, down in Youngstown, oh sweet Jenny, I'm sinking down, here darling in Youngstown. Well, my daddy worked the furnaces, kept them hotter than hell. Came home from Vietnam, worked my way to Scotland, job that'd suit the devil as well. Taconite, coke and limestone, fed my children and made my pay. Then smokestacks reaching like the arms of a god to a beautiful sky filled with soot and clay. Down in Youngstown, Youngstown, my sweet Jenny, I'm sinking down, here darling in Youngstown. Well, my daddy come on the Ohio works when he came home from World War II. Now the yard's just scrap and rubble, he said. The big boys did what Hitler couldn't do. Then mills they built the tanks and bombs, fought this country's wars. You send daughters and sons to foreign lands, now we're wondering what they are dying for. Here in Youngstown, down in Youngstown, oh Oh, sweet Jenny, I'm sinking down here, darling, in Youngstown. From the Monongahela Valley to the Messapi Iron Range, to the coal mines of Appalachia, the story is always the same. 700 tons of metal a day. Now so you tell me the world has changed when I made you rich enough to forget my name. Down in Youngstown, Jenny, I'm sinking down here, darling, in Youngstown. My fingers got mixed up there. When I die, I want a word of heaven. I would not do heaven's work well. When the devil comes, takes me to stand at the fiery furnaces of hell. Youngstown. Steel town, my town.
Colin, very moving.
Very good.
Moving.
Okay, just a brief change of tools.
While Colin changes tools, Brian, did you return to the fold? Brian.
If anybody's
Brian.
talking to me right now, I can't.
Brian is back. Brian is back for, and I brought a friend with me too.
Okay, well done, Brian. Thank you.
We're on target. We're not going to spoil anything tonight. Yeah.
Well done. Well done. Thank you.
Like the man said, yet.
I'm sorry, I missed all of that conversation. I don't know if it was aimed at me.
Not at all, Colin. Not at all. You
Okay,
carry
I'll
on
just,
and do your thing.
I'm just swapping guitars and getting wired for sound. Although I do rather fancy Rory's Gucci microphone. Sounds really good. Who needs an amp? Or a guitar amp? Okay, this is Led Zeppelin, Going to California. Spend my days with a womankind, smoked my stuff and drank all my wine. Made up my mind, gonna make a new start. Going to California with an aching in my heart. Someone told me there's a girl up there, loving her eyes and flowers in her hair. Chances on a big jet plane. Never let them tell you that they're all the same. The sea was red and the sky was grey. Wonder how tomorrow could ever follow today. Mountains and the canyons start to tremble and shake. Children of the sun began to wake. Watch out. Seemed like the wrath of the gods got a punch in the nose and it started to flow. I think I might be sick. Thinking, show me a line if I reach it in time. See you right there if I could heart run straight and high. To find a queen without a king. You say she plays guitar and cries and sings. La 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 la. Ride a white mare in the footsteps of dawn, trying to find a woman who's never been home. Sitting on a hill in my mountain dreams, telling myself it's not as hard as it seems.
That sure is a challenging beast of a song to play. Well done, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Moving along then. We have Mark coming up, followed by Brian and Chris. And Nicole, you'll be after Brian. So Mark, what do we have? Could it be Oasis?
Oh, we've got an interesting one tonight, David, trust me.
Oh, not Oasis.
No, funnily enough, no. We'll come on to this very shortly. But firstly, hello everyone. Really good to see you all again, and really great to be back performing in an open mic. It's been a little while, but yeah, looking forward to this one a lot. Well done, Michael, for debut. Well done. That was a really awesome couple of songs you pulled out there, and congratulations for stepping up, and everyone who's played so far. Again, what a great show as always, and can't wait to see everyone else performing. I'm Mark, I'm from the southeast of the UK. I've been learning with Justin for just about 3.5 years or so. So again, 2021, another COVID lockdown learner in terms of getting into this. And obviously finding the community is just being the cherry on top of the icing on top of the cake. So great to be part of it, and great to be part of the open mic again. So yeah, so coming on to the song then. So this is a song that, say, it's absolutely not one, I guarantee you, if we did a poll on the forum in the community, it would take a very long time before anyone would guess this would be one that I would do. So this is one that was written in 1954 by Bart Howard. It was originally titled In Other Words, which will give you a clue when I actually tell you what the genuine title is. Covered by everyone, but made most famous in 1964 by the recording by Frank Sinatra. So tonight I'm going to be performing Fly Me to the Moon. Interesting song, and the background to it I'll cover off in a second, but one of the associations I was looking at this in the first place, the great association with NASA. So there was a cassette recording of the Frank Sinatra's version of Fly Me to the Moon that was taken up on Apollo 10 and Apollo 11 into orbit around the moon, and was played. So regardless of what Elon Musk did with his Tesla and David Bowie playing Orbiting Around the Earth, I think this trumps it by a long shot. So why did I learn this? So this came about, I think I made a post up around actually finally picking up a guitar and playing in front of my family at Christmas. When I was doing that, my mum said to me, do you know Fly Me to the Moon? One of her favourite songs. I didn't know it was one of her favourite songs actually. At which point I said, no, I don't know how to play it. She'd seen a guitarist in France play it and loved it. So I thought, well, I'm going to have to learn it now. And that's what I've done. So performing this for you tonight, if it goes well, I'll share the recording with my mum. If it's not, I'll have to save it for another day and actually either do it live or just do one for her. So anyway, here we go. Hope you enjoy it. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fill my heart with song, let
make me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you.
Very nice, Mark. Very mellow, very jazzy, very safe to play for your mum.
I never thought I'd use the jazz setting on the Digitech to do a backing track for a song. Thank you, everyone. Have a great evening. Cheers.
Thanks so much, Mark. Okay. After that smooth and mellow jazz, things will no doubt get turned on their head by Brian, because he always does, and then Nicole, you can right the ship. So Brian,
Well,
over to you, my friend.
can you hear me? Am I okay? Everything okay?
Well, you okay? I don't know, but we
Can you hear his violin? Just try his violin. Can you hear his violin? He wasn't here for sound check. You can hear his violin?
Yes, we
Okay.
can. Thank
Okay.
goodness for that.
As Monty Python says, and now for something completely different. So I won't introduce myself or Chris because we've been here loads of times before, and anybody who's ever been on the forum has probably come across my rubbish at some stage. So I'll move straight into the song. Now, 2 weeks ago, I presume you were all glued to the television like I was to the that fabulous Eurovision Song Contest, and hey, Switzerland won. Now, 50 years ago this year, my dad was sent to Switzerland to work, and he dragged the whole family along to Bern, the capital. And we went native, went to the local schools, learned the lingo, and they'd speak this really weird sort of dialect, Swiss, Schweizerdeutsch, Mundart thing, which very few people understand and even less speak. And anyway, I decided I'm going to do a Swiss song for you tonight with international multicultural connections and things. But so the Swiss song, it's by a band that actually didn't exist when I was there, but it's afterwards. I kept a bit in touch with it. And the band is called Stiller Haas, which means quiet hair. They do a bit sort of cabaret, surrealist kind of things. And yeah, I'm not going to say a lot about the song, apart from that it's a Swiss band and stuff, and that the name of the song is called Western. So I might say something about it on the forum later on. So we might as well just launch straight into it. Oh, hold on, I need to get the things here up. Hold on, the lyrics here. Where's my cheat sheet needs to come up. Okay, so ready? Yep. You go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ik en du, wir haben das gleiche Tattoo. Aber einer in diesem Spiel ist nicht gut, ich oder du. Wenn du schneller ziehst, nimmst du Liebe, den Ruhm und das ganze Gold. Aber wenn ich so den Boden fresse, soll niemand fragen, was ich will. Wo kein Stein auf dem Hocker, nur ein Kreuz aus Holz. Sand drückt mir durch die Finger, spürst den Hauch vom Tod. Django. And this is where you're all very relieved that I actually translated this song into English as well. Me and you, we got the same tattoos. But this town ain't big enough for me and for you. If you draw faster, you get the girl, the fame, and all the gold. But if I bite the dust, don't want no one asking what I want. Don't want no fancy headstone on Boot Hill, just a simple wooden cross. Sand runs through my fingers, can you feel death's breath? Django. ridden far too long together, through cowpaths, through snow and dust. Now you're standing in my sun, the west is wild and the east is rust. You were always faster on the draw, but I hit my mark. And two peacemakers blaze in the dawn, and they light up the dark. Now the vultures are circling, and you're on your last ride. Your few dollars long spent, wind whistles across the plains. Western's over, rain is pissing from above. Never did have to draw my Colts to defend that burning love. My Mustang's just a bicycle, and my Colt just a banana. And with scurvy in the Mojave Desert, and the Mersey's not the Rio Grande. Tomorrow I'm back at the abattoir, ankle deep in blood. It was only a movie, and the wind still smells of death. I was always a cowboy, and a cowboy I'll remain. My whole life herding cattle in my brain. I was always a cowboy, and a cowboy I'll remain. My whole life herding cattle in my Yodelay, 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 yodelay,
Very good, very good.
That was a fun ending.
Quite something, Brian and Chris. Lovely, most enjoyable. Thank you so much. Right on, and we roll on. And we roll on with Nicole, to be followed by the sweet dulcet jazz of Alexey. Nicole, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Can you hear me?
Enjoy it. We can hear you. Have fun.
Okay, thank you. Yes, I'm Nicole from Austria. I've been playing guitar for a bit more than 2 years now. It's not my debut here as an open mic performer, but my guitar is. Some of you might recognize it's another guitar, not the blue one. And there is a funny coincidence with the song I'm going to perform tonight, because when I drove home with this new guitar, this bought secondhand, and on the way back home, my streaming server introduced me to a song I've never heard before, but I've fallen in love with it immediately. So it was really, love on first beat, I would say. And I thought, okay, I'm here now driving home with my new guitar and listening to a song I've never heard before. Maybe I should bring them together. And that's exactly what I'm doing now. Luckily, chord-wise, it was quite straightforward with just open chords. The challenge for me was more to bring the different rhythms of the playing and the singing together. Hopefully, I won't mess up it tonight. It's like Brian tonight. Normally, I'm performing songs everybody knows, or more or less everybody knows. Tonight, I think I'm going to perform a song nobody knows. It's by a Dutch singer-songwriter. He's called Tim Vental. And the song is called Four Wheels and a Six String, so very suitable to playing the guitar. It's a quite fast song, a very short song, and lots of fun. To me, it's a perfect campfire song, so I hope you'll have fun with me here. Yeah, and as I've said, it's just 2 minutes, so very short, so enjoy, because it will be over soon. And yeah, I'll take a hat tonight because it suits this song, I think. Here it is.
If I had a choice, I don't need another second. Give me 5 more minutes for packing and I'll be gone. And I will write you in my songs, but don't blame me when I'm gone. Just visit me if you're wondering how things are going. Give me 4 wheels and a 6 string and a bottle of booze a day. I'll play my songs and get wasted on my way. Things aren't always shiny, but it's always better than rain. And the whiskey will chase the clouds, then the sun will find their way. And when I wake up every morning and I think about you back home, I will drink another glass for all those moments I'm feeling alone. Give me 4 wheels and a 6 string and a bottle of booze a day. Play my songs and get wasted on my way. Could you tell me what's so great of being a slave for something that you hate? Well, 45 years of regrets, I prefer this road until I'm dead. Give me 4 wheels and a 6 string and a bottle of booze a day. Play my songs and get wasted on my way. And I play my songs and get wasted on my way. And I play my songs and get wasted every day.
Woo! That's it.
Yeah. But please don't be going and getting wasted now, Nicole. Please don't do that. We don't want you wasted tonight. That was lovely. So much energy, and the new guitar sounds fabulous.
Thank you.
Awesome. So now we have Alexey, and he will be followed by Andrés. So Alexey, where's Alexey? Come on, Toby.
Right here.
Bring up Alexey. Bring him up. Bring him up, Toby.
Standing up.
There we go. Awesome. Now get rid of me.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I hear you loud and clear.
I'm 52, started playing at the age of 12, had a few rests from playing, picked up a couple of years ago, trying to play in front of real people, having troubles with my stage fright, trying to get gigs, it's quite hard where I live, but accidentally on Monday I have another one, like I had right after this previous event, the open mic. I will play 2 pieces today, not my arrangement. The first one belongs to Nadia Kasinskaya. The song is Astor Piazzolla's Oblivion. The second one is A Night in Tunisia, and the second one is very fresh, and I only learned half of it, and the arrangement belongs to Zunki Meinen. It's really hard and I'm gonna make mistakes, but I'm excited about the piece. I want to play it. I'm not going to talk between the pieces because my setup needs rerouting every time, so I will just play one after another. Thank you.
Cool.
Wow.
Someone messed it up, but look it up. Zunky Mine in 19 Tunisia, he plays it well.
I can imagine that being played by Aldemiola Packard-Luthier and John McLaughlin on one of their guitar trio type of shows, or with Pirelli Legren and those guys.
I'm not sure Aldemiola has enough technique. Or McLaughlin, maybe Paco de Lucia, but he's not with us anymore.
Yeah, no, that was.
Check out Zunke. He's just fantastic.
That was amazing, and your guitar, like I said last time, your tone is just. It's like
a different guitar.
Chocolate. It's melted chocolate, man. It's awesome. Tremendous. Thank you, Alexey. Andrés, you're up next, and after Andrés, we have our very own Tosh, the Cash Man. Andrés.
Good afternoon for me. I am Andrés. I have been playing, learning with JustinGuitar for about 3 years. Gradually improving. Last time I was playing a song from Louisiana. Now I'm going to the other side of the Gulf of Mexico to play a folkloric Mexican song from the region of Veracruz. It's a well-known son jarocho, very well-known. It's even JustinGuitar has a lesson for it, and even he tries to sing it. It's the only lesson he has fully in Spanish. The application has some more songs in Spanish, including some rock in Spanish classics. And the song is it actually can goes on and on. If you as far as you don't run out of couplets,
So here it is, my version of La Bamba.
Woo! Para bailar la bamba, para bailar la bamba se necesita una poca de gracia para mi maletita. Y arriba y arriba, ay arriba y arriba, yo no soy marinero, yo no soy marinero, soy capitán, soy capitán, soy capitán. Para bailar la bamba, para bailar la bamba se necesita una poca de gracia, una poca de gracia para mi corazón. Y arriba y arriba. Para subir al cielo, para subir al cielo se necesita una escalera grande, una escalera grande, arriba y arriba, ahí arriba y arriba, por ti seré, it's good to participate in it, just to cantar como mi violento,
Awesome. Thank you for that, Andrés. Such great energy. Love it. Love it. Thank you. Right. Moving along then, we have Tosh. And after Tosh, we stay stateside with Mark and Jen. Take it away, Tosh.
All right. Thanks. Everybody hear me okay? All right, good. So yeah, I am doing, I'm Tosh. I've actually been on the forum, hard to believe, because I was on the original forum before the website changed, but I think this is actually my 10-year anniversary with JustinGuitar community. So it's been a while. I'm going to be doing my first Johnny Cash song that I learned through the old JustinGuitar Beginner Songbook #1. So it's Walk the Line. And in Justin's lesson, I remember him saying, you know, it's one of those great grower songs because you can start just doing like A, D, and E, really simple, just kind of go through it. And then it can become incredibly complicated with like walk ups and walk downs and key changes and stuff like that. So I've kind of made it on my own a little bit, but I'm going to be somewhere in the middle where I kind of have, I think, made it a little bit more than what I started with. So I'll give it a shot here. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tie that binds. Because you're mine, I walk the line. I find it very, very easy to be true. I find myself alone each day's through. 'Cause I'll admit that I'm a fool for you. 'Cause you're mine, I walk the line. As sure as night is dark and day is light, I keep you on my mind both day and night. And happiness I've known proves that it's right. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Got a way to keep me by your side. You give me cause and love that I can't hide. For you I know I'd even try to turn the tide. Because you're mine, I walk the line. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tie that binds. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Thank you.
Way to go, Tosh.
Crushing the cash. Awesome. Just the one Johnny tonight, Johnny?
Yeah, that's it. Just one today.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Super. Lovely to see you again. Take care.
Appreciate it.
Okay, Mark and Jen, followed by Danny, and then DyeV. Okay, Mark and Jen, Toby,
Yeah,
Toby.
We're here.
Mark and Jen. Yeah. Ooh, yes.
Okay.
3 spotlights, 2 spotlights, and then suddenly there was 1 spotlight, and it was on Mark and Jen.
Hi, everyone. Mark and Jen, we're from the thriving metropolis of Tavares, Florida, in the old folks' home, we call it. After the last open mic that we did, we swore, okay, we're laying off the Jimmy Buffett for a while. And as you can see from our attire, we failed miserably. But we have an excuse. We were asked by someone in the community to, if we could do a Jimmy Buffett set a few weeks ago, they asked us, for the Royal Harbor Yacht Club, which is a fancy word for, I think people probably have a bunch of pontoon boats. So we did nothing but play and practice Jimmy Buffett for several weeks. Ergo, we're going to do 2 songs. They're, I think, lesser known songs of his. As soon as I can get it up here so I can see it. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is Trying to Reason with the Hurricane Season. Swells out on the Gulf Stream, big storm coming soon. Passed out in my hammock, God, I slept till way past noon. Stood up and tried to focus, I hope I wouldn't have to look far. She could use a Bloody Mary, so I told her, let's go to the bar. And now I must confess, I could use a rest. I can't run at this pace very long. Yes, it's quite insane. I think it hurts my brain, but it cleans me out, then I can go on. There's something about this Sunday, it's a most peculiar grade. Strolling down the avenue known as a A1A. Feeling tired, then I got inspired, and I know that it wouldn't last long. So all alone I walked back home, sat on the beach, and then I made up this song. Now I must confess, I could use some rest. I can't run at this pace very long. Yes, it's quite insane. I think it hurts my brain, but it cleans me up, then I can go on. Well, the wind is blowing harder now, 50 knots or thereabout. White caps on the ocean, and I'm watching for water spouts. Time to close the shutter, it's time to go inside. In a week I'll be in Gay Perry, that's a mighty long airplane ride. Now I must confess, I could use some rest. I can't run at this pace very long. Yes, it's quite insane. I think it hurts my brain, but it cleans me out, then I can go on. Yeah, it cleans me out, then I can go on.
Yeah, lovely. Joel.
Now a pretty much different kind of song. Let's see, where am I here? This is one of Jen's favorites, actually. For one particular, in verse, what is it? 3, yeah.
Yeah, it says, this morning, I shot 6 holes in my freezer. I think I got cabin fever. It's that whole, like, Michigan gray skies, stuck in the house for 6 months thing. Yeah, it spoke to me. And not in a good way.
So, the name of this song is Boat Drinks. 1, 2, 3, 4.
boat drinks. Boys in the band order boat drinks. Visitors go down a home ring. Everything seems to be wrong. Lately, newspapers mention cheap airfare. I gotta fly to send somewhere. I know some bodily harm. 20 degrees and the hockey game's on. Nobody cares when they're way too far gone. Drink, no drinks, something to keep them all warm. This morning, I shot 6 holes in my freezer. I think I got cabin fever. Somebody sound the alarm. I like to go where the pace of life's slow. Could you beam me somewhere, Mr. Scott? Any old place here under Corinne space. You pick the century, I'll pick the spot. I know I should be leaving this climate. I got a verse but can't rhyme it. I gotta go where it's warm. Boat drinks, waitress, I need more boat drinks. I'm headed south for my dream shrink. I gotta go where it's warm. I gotta go where it's warm. I gotta go where it's warm. I gotta go where there ain't any snow, where there ain't any flow, and my fins hit so low. I gotta go where it's warm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, guys.
You sure got to that warm place, right? Turn on the AC. Awesome. Tremendous. Thank you, Mark and Jen. Now we have Doc Dan, the guitar man, and then followed by DyeV. Okay.
Hello, everyone. Nice to be a
Take
part
it
of
away.
this. Nice to be a part of this such excellent range of music. So I'm going to play a song called Potential Spam. Potential Spam's a short original song. I don't know if any of you experienced this. Maybe it doesn't project, but it's seemingly over the last month, I get multiple calls a day. It got to the point I wasn't even answering my phone because of all the spam calls that were coming through. So that served as inspiration to write this song. So thanks for listening to Potential Spam. 1, 2. Na 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 na. Ring ring, who could it be? Ring ring, who's calling me? Potential spam's calling my phone. Potential spam won't leave me alone. Ring-a-ling 10 times a day. Potential spam, please go away. Potential spam, how do you know who I am? Can't you see I don't give a damn? The modern world's depressing on me. Why can't you let me be? The modern world's gnawing at me. No, 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 no. Potential spam wants my money. Don't you know nothing's for free? Potential spam, how do you know who I am? Can't you see it's all a scam? The modern world's depressing on me. Why can't you set me free? The modern world's gnawing at me. Na 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 na. Na 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 at me. Why can't it be you calling me, not the strange numbers I see? I need someone to drop me a line, see if I'm okay, doing fine. But I can't get my mother on the phone. No, no, all the strange numbers won't leave me alone. Leave me alone. The modern world's messing with me. The modern world's pressing on me. The modern world won't let me be. The modern world won't let me. Na 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 na. Oh, oh, oh.
Thank you.
Bravo!
Is there a doctor in the house? Well done, Dan.
Right. Is it just the one this evening, Danny? Yeah, I guess so. Just the one.
Yeah, just
And
one.
that-
Thank you.
Thanks, Danny. Thank you. And that brings us to the final act of our evening today, and that is the band known as DyeV. DyeV.
Yeah.
We're here. We're here and ready for everyone to turn down their volume because we're going to be significantly louder.
Or up.
Or up, depending on what you want to do. All right. So we are DyeV. I will, for anyone who's new, briefly introduce you to the whole DyeV crew. My name is Jennifer. This is Johanna. Then we have Areli, Dan, and Greg. Together we are DyeV. And we are very excited to close out the show for you today with two new, never before heard, I guess, outside this
Of our living room.
Outside of our living room songs. There are two. We've been hard at work on some original material, and we've got two ready to play for you today. The first one is called The Machine, and I'm going to let Dan kick us off.
Here we go.
Yep.
Switch and it's ice red. It knows everything you've ever said. A hunk of tin with a Christmas wreath. Then it flashes those sharp steel teeth. It'll knock you over if you're standing straight. It ain't your morals for lunch today. You can try to push your luck, but you see what I mean. I know that you can't stop it. You can't stop the machine. Break its song, dream will grow into place. It keeps your decency square in the face. You want your cookie, better fall in line. Assimilate now, cause it's about time. It'll knock you over if you're standing in the way. It ain't your sister for lunch today. Try to reach your love, but you see what I mean. Oh yeah, can't stop it. Can't stop the machine. it rolls down the street. Broken harmless till it smells of the sea. It'll eat its own if you dare to agree. Wanna survive, better pretend you don't see. It'll knock you over if you stand in its way. It eats your country for nothing. You can try to push your luck, but you see what I mean. I know ya can't stop me, it can't stop the mind. Machine. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Having it loud and proud.
We're always loud.
We do loud.
We do loud. That's our sound. Okay. So the next song we have is a dedication to a woman named Kathleen Dye, who is my mother-in-law, Dan's mom, Aurelie's grandma, and who sadly left us earlier this year. But as a dedication to her, we have a song that we're doing in tribute to her spirit. She was somebody who never let her physical limitations tell her what to do. She always lived life to the fullest, even if it meant being a little crazy at times. And she took everyone along for the ride with her. And even though she probably would have liked us to write a country song, we had to do it our way. Our way. But we know she's somewhere listening to us play, so hopefully she likes her song. And this song is called Can I Go To, which also happens to be what was written on the license plate of her car.
Ready?
Yep.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Go and take your lead and I'll follow you down into the deeper waters. Cycle precision and we will float in the ocean. Yeah. Can I go to? Can I go to? Can I go to? Can I go to? As long as I want to. Shedding jeans and untied shoelaces. Having the jokes, making stupid faces. Roasting in the summer sun without a quill. Can I go to? Can I go to? Can I go to? Can I go to? As long as I want to. Get up, my time is wasting. Get up, there's no erasing. Get up, it's life for
Like we got some Taylor Swift playing with us.
What on earth was that in the background?
I
have no idea.
Someone
We were
playing
doing a duet with Taylor Swift apparently.
No, enough Taylor. We don't need no Taylor. We got DyeV. We've got DyeV. Awesome. Thank you very much. What a wonderful set. What a wonderful way to close out yet another fantastic community open mic show. I want to thank everybody who performed for bringing us. You guys look like you're ready to play more. Sadly not, eh? Thanks to everybody for bringing us such wonderful entertainment. A special word of thanks to Toby for taking care of all of the logistics pre-show, all of the tech support during the show. A special word of thanks and appreciation to everyone who joined to make the audience, to bring the energy and the vibe. It would not be the same without you. And that's it for another 6 weeks or so. So take it easy, sleep well, rock well, whatever it is you're going to do next, do it well. Over and out. Switch off that recording, Toby.